Good morning, students. Tell me, how are you? Yes, very fine. Yes, I am also very fine. And today we are going to learn a new topic. And before that, tell me one thing. What can you see? Yes, this is our hand, and these are the fingers, isn't it? Yes, very good. Now tell me, we have 5 fingers: small finger, middle finger, this finger, this finger, this finger. They are not equal. One is short, one is long, another is short. But what do you think? This is useless and this is most useful or not? Yes, we have the use of all fingers. Isn't it? In the same way, in our world, there are many things, and all the elements has its own use. And to learn it with a moral lesson more beautifully, we will going to learn a new poetry, that is the Fable. The title of the poetry, that is the Fable, written by the famous American poet Ralph Waldo Emerson. Okay, so the title of the poetry is Fable by American poet Ralph Waldo Emerson. Now, tell me one thing, Rohit, please stand up. Yes, have you ever read any story in which we can see the character, they are the animal? Yes, very good. That is hare and tortoise. And yes, very good. The crow and fox. Okay. And this type of story where we can see the animal, they are acting as human being, and at the end there is a moral lesson. This type of story is called fable. Is called fable. So in this poetry fable, we can see the two character, that is the mountain and the squirrel. Understand? And tell me one thing. Yes, who is more strong or who is bigger? Yes, the mountain. So, if I say the summary of the poem, it is that there is a quarrel between the mountain and the squirrel. And mountain is very proud because of his very large body. And this is the squirrel because it is a small animal. And the squirrel, in form of argument, showing his talent that though he is small, he has a value. He has a moral value in this world. That's why we should treat all the things in our world, in our earth, equal. Though there is difference between large and short, but they have equal importance. Understand? So this poetry is all about this, and to understand the background of the poem, we should learn about the American Civil War. I will discuss one by one. Then the idea of transcend And valve or the immersion was one of the pioneer figure of the transcendental movement. What is this? I will talk. But now I will read the text for you. The first text, first line, first passage of the text starts like that. There is a fall between the mountain and the squirrel. And the mountain and the squirrel had a fall. And farmer said the letter little tree. So in this argument, the mountain first speaks, and he calls the squirrel as what? Little tree. Little tree. Who calls? Farmer. Whom? Letter. Okay. So who is farmer and who is letter? A farmer is refers to the mountain. A letter is refers to the squirrel. And the mountain calls the squirrel as little tree. So who is little tree? That is the squirrel. Understand? Who is little tree? And tell me, what is the difference between farmer and letter? Yes, tell me. Do you know? Yes. Farmer means the previous one, and letter means the next one. But there is a difference between one thing, that is the letter and letter. Okay? This is the part of grammar, and you should know that letter means next, which refers to as the time. That is now and later means after the some time. And letter, it refers to the next one according to the position. So accordingly, mountain is the first position and squirrel is the second position. So letter is the second position, that is the squirrel. Understand? So the text begins with that the mountain called the squirrel little tree. So here we can see Paul. Farmer called the letter. So farmer called the letter little tree. So called is on type of here transitive verb. Understand? Because called bears an object. Is it clear? Okay, very good. So next day I will discuss the next topic.